In the early 1950s, preparations were underway for a new 20th Century Fox musical, Royal Wedding. The studio had high hopes for this production, which would follow the story of a dancing duo, Tom Bowen and Ellen Bowen, who embark on a journey to London during the time of Queen Elizabeth II's wedding celebrations. Securing the perfect cast proved crucial for the success of this delightful showcase of song and dance. For the leading role of Jack Somersby, formerly known as Tom Bowen, Fred Astaire was an obvious choice due to his established reputation as a dancer and entertainer. His magnetic screen presence and impeccable comedic timing made him the ideal candidate for this part. With several successful films already under his belt, including Top Hat and Swing Time, it seemed natural to pair him up with another gifted performer. Enter Jane Powell, a young actress signed by MGM after being discovered at the age of 15. She starred in various operettas before making her mark alongside Astaire in Royal Wedding. Studio executives believed that her bright voice and wholesome image complemented Astaire's sophistication nicely. However, prior to landing the role of Ellen Bowen, she had to go through rigorous auditions where she demonstrated both vocal range and dancing skills required for the part. The chemistry between these two stars needed careful consideration too. To ensure they gelled on screen, rehearsals commenced much earlier than usual. Their initial sessions focused mainly on building rapport off camera since strong friendships often translate onto the big screen. This strategy paid off handsomely, culminating in some unforgettable scenes filled with witty banter and charming interactions. Meanwhile, Sarah Churchill, daughter of British Prime Minister Winston Churchill, joined the ensemble playing Anne Ashmond, a love interest for Astaire's character. Despite having limited acting experience, she held her own against seasoned professionals like Astaire and Powell. Interestingly enough, it was Churchill herself who approached director Stanley Donen, requesting a role in the movie. After proving her worth during auditions, she secured the coveted spot. Notably missing from the original stage play upon which the movie was based was the amusing character of Lord Amesbury, played by Albert Basserman. Known primarily for his work in German theater, he brought depth and humor to every scene he graced. Although initially reluctant to take on what he perceived as a minor role, Basserman eventually agreed, contributing significantly to the overall enjoyment of this classic film. As we delve deeper into the fascinating tales surrounding Hollywood's golden era, stories like those behind Royal Wedding remind us why these movies continue to captivate audiences even today. The director of Royal Wedding, Stanley Donen, brought his unique vision to this 1951 classic. Known for his innovative approach to musical films, Donen focused on integrating song and dance numbers seamlessly into the narrative. He drew inspiration from Fred Astaire's earlier movies, aiming to create a similar blend of elegance and wit. Donen's style was characterized by fluid camera work and imaginative choreography. In one memorable scene, he filmed Astaire dancing on the ceiling, achieving this effect through clever set design and camera angles. This creativity extended to his collaboration with the cast and crew. Donen worked closely with cinematographer Harold Rawson to develop visually striking images that enhanced the film's lighthearted tone. The relationship between Donen and leading actors Fred Astaire and Jane Powell was also crucial. Recognizing Astaire's experience and expertise, Donen encouraged him to contribute ideas during rehearsals. With Powell, Donen fostered a warm atmosphere conducive to her growth as a singer and dancer. Their collective efforts resulted in a delightful romantic comedy that continues to entertain audiences today. Royal Wedding is a 1951 movie that tells the story of a successful American dance team, Tom and Ellen, who travel to London for the royal wedding of Princess Elizabeth and Prince Philip. The film features Fred Astaire and Jane Powell as the lead actors, and it's filled with catchy songs, impressive dance numbers, and a touch of romance. One scene that has had a lasting impact on me is when Tom and Ellen perform an extraordinary dance routine on a moving stage during the royal wedding celebration. The scene is both funny and impressive, and it showcases the incredible talent of Fred Astaire and Jane Powell. If you're watching this video, you might be wondering when I first watched this movie. Well, I saw it for the first time a few years ago, and I was immediately captivated by its charm and energy. Since then, I've watched it several times, and I never get tired of it. Now, I'd love to hear about your most cherished memory or personal experience related to this movie. Do you have a favorite scene or character? When did you first watch it, and how has it impacted you? Share your stories and memories in the comments below, and let's keep the conversation going. As we delve deeper into the film, you'll discover many surprising And interesting facts about Royal Wedding. From its production history to its cultural significance, this classic has left an indelible mark on Hollywood and the world of entertainment. So, stay tuned and let's explore this movie together. In the production of the 1951 movie, Royal Wedding, the set design was a significant aspect. The film's primary locations were in London and New York, capturing the essence of these cities. The set designers had to recreate iconic landmarks, such as the Savoy Hotel, and a luxurious London apartment with meticulous detail. The logistical challenges were immense. Filming in two major cities required careful planning and coordination. The crew had to navigate permits, crowd control, and the unpredictable weather. To ensure seamless transitions between scenes, they used innovative techniques such as rear projection and special effects, which were groundbreaking for the time. The film's most memorable scene, where Fred Astaire dances on the ceiling, was a technical feat. The crew built a rotating set, and Astaire had to match his movements to the spinning room. This required precise choreography and camera work, resulting in a scene that continues to captivate audiences. In addition, the film employed the innovative technology of VistaVision, a high-resolution widescreen process. This technology, used only for select films, added depth and clarity to the images, enhancing the viewing experience. Despite the challenges, the production of Royal Wedding was a success, thanks to the dedication and creativity of the crew. The film's set design, locations, and innovative techniques have left a mark in cinema history, making it a classic that continues to be cherished. Let's dive into the delightful world of Royal Wedding, a cherished movie from 1951. This classic film centers around Fred Astaire and Jane Powell, who play a successful dancing duo named Tom and Ellen Bowen. Set against the backdrop of London during the preparations for Princess Elizabeth's wedding, the siblings find themselves entangled in romantic escapades while rehearsing for their own performance. Fred Astaire, already renowned for his exceptional dance skills, delivers another impressive display alongside the talented Jane Powell. Together, they bring charm and elegance to every scene, gracefully moving across the screen in mesmerizing routines. Their performances are further enhanced by the captivating choreography and vibrant sets that breathe life into each number. One particular highlight is when Astaire dances on the ceiling, creating an iconic moment etched in cinema history. With clever camera work and ingenious set design, he appears to defy gravity, leaving audiences marveling at the spectacle. Such innovative scenes contribute significantly to the lasting appeal of this timeless musical. The story unfolds amidst real historical events, offering viewers glimpses of royal processions and public excitement surrounding Princess Elizabeth's nuptials. By intertwining fiction and reality, the movie creates an engaging atmosphere that transports us back in time. Despite its age, Royal Wedding remains relevant today due to its universal themes of love, ambition, and family dynamics. These elements resonate deeply with audiences even now, making it worth stepping into this nostalgic journey. Whether you're discovering it for the first time or relishing in memories past, sit back and enjoy the magic of Royal Wedding. In the 1951 movie Royal Wedding, the lively score and soundtrack play a crucial role in enhancing the film's romantic atmosphere and capturing the excitement surrounding a royal wedding. Composers Alfred Newman and Bert Lane collaborated to create enchanting melodies that would perfectly complement the on-screen events. The movie star, Fred Astaire, was already an accomplished dancer and singer before joining the production. For his dance numbers, he required music that could emphasize his graceful movements while also appealing to audiences. Newman and Lane rose to the challenge by crafting memorable tunes like Too Late Now and Sunday Jumps. These songs effortlessly conveyed both the lightheartedness and passion inherent in Astaire's performances. Apart from the original compositions, the film features several classical pieces carefully chosen to augment specific scenes. For instance, during a pivotal moment when our protagonists find themselves falling in love, the soft strains of Frederick Delius's On Hearing the First Cuckoo in Spring fill the air. This gentle piece adds depth and emotion to their blossoming relationship, allowing viewers to connect more deeply with the characters. Interestingly, some innovative techniques were employed in creating the movie's musical numbers. To capture Astaire's iconic dancing sequences, a special rotating stage was constructed so cameras could move around him seamlessly. Additionally, MGM's famed Freed unit, known for producing high-quality musical films, oversaw the project, ensuring top-notch production values throughout. It is worth noting that Jane Powell, who co-starred alongside Astaire, made significant contributions to the film's vocal performances. Her rendition of How Could You Believe Me remains a standout moment in the picture, highlighting her impressive range and charismatic screen presence. Overall, the meticulous selection and composition of music for this classic have left an indelible mark on cinema history, solidifying its status as a beloved example of the Hollywood Golden Age. In the film, there's a notable scene where the character of Ellen Bowen, played by Jane Powell, performs a dance number on the walls and ceiling of a room. This innovative and gravity-defying dance routine was achieved through the use of a specially designed set, which was built to rotate 360 degrees, allowing Powell to realistically appear as if she was dancing on the walls and ceiling. Unfortunately, behind the scenes of this classic movie, there was significant turmoil. Judy Garland, who was originally cast in the role of Ellen Bowen, was fired during production. The exact circumstances surrounding her departure are unclear, but it is known that she was struggling with personal issues at the time. It is reported that after being let go, Garland locked herself in a bathroom and proceeded to scratch her neck with broken glass. There is debate over whether this was a serious suicide attempt or a desperate plea for help. Additionally, the film's title was changed when it was released in England. Originally called Royal Wedding, it was retitled Wedding Bells to avoid confusion with the recent wedding of Princess Elizabeth, who would later become Queen Elizabeth II. In the movie, there's a scene where a department store called Harrods is featured. This name is a combination of Harrods and Selfridges, two real London department stores. Overall, while the film features memorable musical numbers and impressive dance sequences, its production was marked by personal struggles and changes. In the movie Royal Wedding, one of the most iconic scenes is the dance number performed by Fred Astaire and Jane Powell on a ship. The scene, titled Saturday Night, showcases the incredible chemistry between the two actors and their exceptional dancing skills. Director Stanley Donen brilliantly uses the confined space of the ship's room to enhance the intensity of the dance. The camera work is seamless, capturing every move with precision and elegance. Donen's direction creates a sense of weightlessness, making it seem as if Astaire and Powell are floating in mid-air. Astaire's performance is nothing short of mesmerizing. His smooth and fluid movements, combined with his charming smile, make for an unforgettable scene. Powell holds her own, matching Astaire's energy and grace. Her lively and playful demeanor adds a youthful charm to the number. Cinematographer Robert Plank uses a combination of wide shots and close-ups to capture the intricacies of the dance. The use of soft lighting enhances the romantic atmosphere, while the black and white film adds a timeless quality to the scene. The impact of this scene on the audience is profound. It encapsulates the magic of cinema, transporting viewers to a world of elegance and grace. The dance number has become synonymous with the movie and is often cited as one of the greatest dance scenes in film history. In an interview, Astaire commented on the scene, saying, "It was a challenge, but Jane was a wonderful partner. We had a lot of fun." Powell echoed his sentiments, stating, "Fred was such a professional. Working with him was an absolute joy." This iconic scene from Royal Wedding is a testament to the power of cinema and the art of dance. It continues to captivate audiences, leaving a lasting impression that resonates long after the movie ends. After being let go from this classic, Judy Garland appeared on Bing Crosby's radio show, where they sang a duet of How Could You Believe Me When I Said I Love You, When You Know I've Been a Liar All My Life. A surviving recording showcases Garland's quick wit, with her joking about being replaced due to a lion attack. Released in 1951, this classic film, Royal Wedding, made a significant cultural and social impact. Starring Fred Astaire and Jane Powell, the movie resonated with audiences through its enchanting storyline and captivating dance sequences. The film's setting during the time of King George VI's wedding to Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, added a touch of historical relevance that further endeared it to viewers. The movie's influence on pop culture was evident in its iconic dance scenes, particularly the gravity-defying routine performed by Astaire, in which he appears to dance on the ceiling. This innovative sequence inspired future choreographers and filmmakers, leaving a lasting mark on the entertainment industry. Moreover, Royal Wedding contributed to discussions on relevant social and cultural themes of the time. For instance, it subtly addressed the changing role of women in society, as exemplified by Powell's character, who aspires to be more than just a wife, and seeks a career in show business. The film's depiction of the royal family also played a role in shaping public perception of the monarchy. By focusing on the human side of the royals, the movie helped to create a more relatable an approachable image of the British monarchy for audiences around the world. In conclusion, Royal Wedding left an indelible impact on popular culture and social discourse. Its enchanting storyline, innovative choreography, and thoughtful themes continue to captivate audiences and inspire artists to this day. The 1951 movie Royal Wedding has earned its place among the great love stories in American cinema. This classic film was recognized by the American Film Institute in their 22 list of 400 nominees for the top 100 American love stories. In Royal Wedding, the singing voice of actor Keenan Wynn was dubbed by an uncredited vocalist named Bill Reeve, adding an extra layer of charm to the movie's musical numbers. Out of all the songs featured in the film, only Too Late Now managed to make it onto the record charts. This catchy tune became a favorite among audiences and has stood the test of time. This film, like many others, has its own unique story to tell, and it's fascinating to discover these behind-the-scenes details that contribute to its overall charm. The movie Royal Wedding continues to be a beloved piece of cinematic history. In 1951, the release of Royal Wedding brought joy and excitement to many. Directed by Stanley Donen, this classic musical film tells the story of a dancing duo who go to London during the time of Princess Elizabeth's wedding. The film features Fred Astaire and Jane Powell, accompanied by Sarah Churchill and Peter Lawford. The New York Times critic Bosley Crowther praised the movie, stating that it was a bright, lively entertainment, particularly emphasizing its music and dance numbers. He commended the performances of both Astaire and Powell, describing them as light, engaging, and graceful. Audiences also adored this enchanting production. Many people found themselves captivated by the romantic atmosphere surrounding the royal event, while others appreciated the delightful song and dance routines. Some even claimed that their favorite scene featured Astaire performing an impressive dance number, alone in an elevator. At the 1952 Golden Globe Awards, Royal Wedding earned 2 nominations. One was for Best Motion Picture, Musical or Comedy, and the other one went to Stanley Donen for Best Director. Although they didn't win either category, simply being recognized highlighted the film's significant impact on the industry. These nominations and positive reviews reflect the hard work and dedication put forth by everyone involved in making Royal Wedding. From the talented cast to the creative minds behind the scenes, each individual contribution played a crucial role in bringing this charming tale to life. This recognition crowned the team with success and further solidified their places among Hollywood's elite talents. In the movie industry, it's not uncommon for actors to cross paths in different productions. For instance, Fred Astaire, who starred in Easter Parade alongside Peter Lawford, had another notable collaboration in the 1951 film, Royal Wedding. The film is known for its unique scene during the song Open Your Eyes, where the ship's rocking motion is quite noticeable. This effect was inspired by Fred Astaire's real-life experience on a voyage to London in 1923, shared with his sister Adele. To recreate this in the film, a boat rocking device was used, adding a touch of authenticity. Interestingly, the song Too Late Now from Royal Wedding found its way into another film released in the same year, Calloway Went That Away. When the characters Stretch, Mike, and Debbie are at the Mocambo nightclub, this song plays in the background, creating a delightful connection between the two movies. In the early 1950s, preparations were underway for a new Hollywood musical, later known as Royal Wedding. Fred Astaire, already a seasoned dancer and actor, was set to star alongside Jane Powell. Interestingly, Fred's sister, Adele, who had been his original dancing partner, inspired Jane's character in this film. During rehearsals, Fred came up with an extraordinary idea. He wanted to dance on the ceiling. To bring his vision to life, the crew built a special rotating set, which allowed them to achieve the illusion of defying gravity. This innovative technique pushed cinematic boundaries and added magic to one of the film's most memorable scenes. Jane Powell, just 20 years old when filming began, faced her own challenges. She had never worked with Astaire before, and their first scene together required her to sing while he danced around her. Nervous but determined, she practiced tirelessly until she felt confident enough to perform alongside the legendary dancer. Their collaboration resulted in delightful on-screen chemistry, elevating both actors' performances. Another intriguing story unfolded off-set, involving co-star Sarah Churchill. Reportedly, she arrived late several times due to partying the night away. Despite these disruptions, the cast remained professional, ensuring the production stayed on track. Royal Wedding, filled with unforgettable moments like these, became more than just another movie musical. It became a testament to the dedication and creativity of those involved. Even today, it resonates with audiences, reminding us of a time when cinema could transport viewers to new heights through ingenious stagecraft and captivating performances. In the film, the spotlight is on the real-life royal wedding of Princess Elizabeth to Prince Philip, which took place on November 20, 1947. This cinematic celebration marks the final appearance of James Finlayson in his career. Interestingly, Fred Astaire, who plays one of the siblings in the movie, is nearly 30 years older than his on-screen sister, Jane Powell. This age gap certainly adds an unexpected dynamic to their portrayal of siblinghood. Royal Wedding, a 1951 film, holds a significant place in movie history. The movie is well known for its unique dance sequences, particularly one where Fred Astaire dances on the ceiling. This innovative scene set a precedent for future filmmaking, inspiring directors to explore new possibilities in cinematography. The film's influence extends to the musical genre, where it's remembered for its original songs and dance numbers. The chemistry between the lead actors, Fred Astaire and Jane Powell, was a highlight, setting a standard for on-screen duos and musicals. Royal Wedding also had a lasting impact on the film industry's approach to location shooting. Although most of the film was shot in a studio, the scenes in London provided a glimpse into the potential of location shooting, a practice that has since become commonplace in filmmaking. The movie's choreographer, Mick Castle, was also significantly influenced by Royal Wedding. He later incorporated some of the film's dance sequences into his own work, demonstrating the enduring impact of the film on the dance and film industries. In essence, Royal Wedding, with its innovative dance sequences, memorable music, and influential filming techniques, has left an indelible mark on film history, inspiring future filmmakers and contributing to the evolution of musical films. In the film Royal Wedding, the memorable "You're All the World to Me" dance number was no easy feat. To achieve this, the production team constructed a unique 20-foot diameter rotating squirrel cage that enclosed an entire room, complete with a camera and harnessed cameramen. While the scene appears to be one continuous take, there are actually at least 3 subtle cuts, with a possible 4th, due to Fred Astaire needing to wait for the set to complete its rotation. The original casting for the female lead, Ellen Bowen, featured June Allyson paired with Astaire. However, Allison's unexpected pregnancy led to her departure from the project. In an attempt to replace her, MGM turned to Judy Garland. Unfortunately, Garland's failure to attend costume fittings resulted in her contract being terminated. Jane Powell eventually took on the role of Ellen Bowen, only to discover her own pregnancy towards the end of filming. This classic film underwent a series of changes in its casting process, with both June Allyson and Judy Garland originally considered for the role of Ellen Bowen, before Jane Powell finally secured the part. Did you know that the 1951 movie Royal Wedding was actually released over 60 years ago? This classic film has left a lasting impression on many, even today. Perhaps it brought back memories of watching movies in a bustling theater, or maybe it sparked interest in old Hollywood glamour. We would love to hear about your personal connections to this film. What stood out to you while watching it? How did it make you feel? Sharing your thoughts could help others see this movie in a new light and appreciate its timeless charm. Whether you were captivated by Fred Astaire's dancing skills or simply enjoyed seeing London landmarks on screen, we encourage you to share your unique experience. Your story might inspire someone else to step into the world of classic films and discover their own favorites. If you found our exploration of Royal Wedding intriguing, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing to our channel for more cinematic journeys through time. Together, let's celebrate these treasured pieces of motion picture